Hello everybody, and welcome back to Banter Wars with me, the Prime Minister, and... Where the... Oi!
What?
Where are you?
I'm playing with me tool. Do you want to
Tool? What?
Do you want to go with me tool?
Well, I've never been asked such a rude question all my life.
What a big one.
Put it away and get here now.
Hang on, I'll show you.
No, please. No.
Yeah.
What?
It's not bad, is it?
Oh, that sort of tool. Oh. Yes. Nice.
Don't start kissing my tool.
Wouldn't plan to... I was planning to do something else with it, actually. Can I keep it?
No.
Oh,
Not tool.
Anyway, what are we doing? Oh, Banter Wars, yes.
Good evening.
Hello. We're back for another episode, or what they call a movie nowadays.
Is it a movie now? Is
That's
it?
what people have been referring to it as. Banter Wars the movie. Part 2. And you know why I say 2? Do you know why I say 2?
Is it the second Heap?
Well, yes. And also, we have our chef coming in today to cook us up some delicious Banter Wars action. Who have we got today?
Our first contender today is Facetious Goose.
Ah, the returning Facetious Goose. And Wizard's return as well.
Yep.
2-seated robots to this episode. You've also got a bunch of others. Who, looking at that list, is going to win?
Crab meat.
Crab meat.
Yep.
A member of the Billet Club thing. The screen's just gone. Where's it gone? There it is! Right, on that note. Where's that spanner? Give it. Give it to me. Let's begin! Say something inspirational.
Get on with the first one, shall we?
Yes. It's good to be back, everybody, with another episode of Banter Wars Series 3. We have the returning seeds, Facetious Goose and Wizard's Return, both grand finalists in the past, and they're joined by Circuit Slayer, Bottom Lesnar, Warlord, Random Robot in the Arena, Shooting Star, Crabmeat, and Stuber. Same format as before. First battle, Facetious Goose, Wizard's Return, and Circuit Slayer. I missed this arena. It's been so long. Well, about a couple of months anyway. We've got 2-seated robots in this one and a newcomer in Circuit Slayer. Let's look at that one first. Circuit Slayer. A beast of a machine. This one's built by Bob5768. It's got a flipping clamp at the front. It's very agile. But those wheels on the side, they look a bit exposed. Nevertheless, this one has proved in testing to be extremely vicious and rather menacing, actually. So let's see how it does against the 2-seated robots in this episode. Will it flip them out of the arena? All those wheels, sadly, fall off.
Hi guys, Mr. here. This thing you're currently looking at is my entry for the Banter Wars 3 tournament. It's called Circuit Slayer, and it's a full-body clamp robot. If you look inside, there are 2 DDTs here that basically are connected to these drive pods. So if I go in a test bot, as you can see, it lifts the whole body while the swords come down, so it just calms the enemy down and attacks them with the swords. You also get decent drives, you can push things around. Hopefully you can shove stuff and can push things around and do damage and shit. The only problem is some of this is pretty vulnerable to spinners, but otherwise it should be okay. Yeah. And also it's not a generic flipper, so there's that. Yeah, so hopefully it gets accepted and I can see you all in the tournament and get my ass kicked. So yeah, that's my entry. Circuit Slayer. Goodbye.
We welcome back the second seed, the runner-up to Banter Wars Series 2, Facetious Goose. It's bigger, it's badder, it's more aggressive than any goose that's ever existed ever, and that's saying something. With that increased speed, increased power, this whole body flipper hopes to repeat the heroics of last year. However, no damaging weapons, and quite a weak one as well. Will that play against it in this series? We'll find out. The Wizard of Banter's robot looks a bit different this year. The number 11 seed now has a lovely red hat, which has never actually been seen before. Until now. And that hat has a secret weapon hidden inside. The vertical spinning bars with the hammers at the end. That means this one's got a very high banter level, which the Wizard of Banter himself entirely approves of. With that banter comes great responsibility. Destructibility. However, if it gets flipped over, is it going to be able to get back up? Unlikely. Let's see how it does.
Oh, I am the Wizard of Banter. You may remember me from such classics as Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Jim'll Fix It. But you'd be wrong. I'm not gay, and nor do I hang around with small children. Ooh. I am entering a robot into Banter Wars. Ooh. Oh, so banterous. My robot was close to winning in Series 1 of Banter Wars. But this time, the Wizard of Banter shall win. My robot is totally banterous. I give it a full 5 out of 5 banter fingers. 5 banter fingers. Ooh. So you'd better watch out, and you'd better not cry. You'd better not pout, and I'm telling you why. The Wizard of Banter is gonna punch your lights out. Ooh, banter. Ooh.
It's time to get things started in this heap of Banter Wars. Facetious Goose, Wizard's Return, and Circuit Slayer. And straight away it's Circuit Slayer coming with the attack, and Facetious Goose comes in from behind, turn it over. That's 2 robots over in a matter of seconds. Facetious Goose instantly on top in this battle. The number 2 seed will be looking to take this one by the scruff of the neck. Circuit Slayer can run upside down just about, but unfortunately for Wizard's Return, not quite the same. Facetious Goose is over now, upside down, but that one does have the Shriek mech. And Circuit Slayer now on the attack. Wizard's Return goes off to the side. I think it's upside down. Unless the Observer Bot helps out, I don't think it's going to get very far. Circuit Slayer and Facetious Goose now head to head in the corner of the arena. Observer Bot watches on, wary, curious. Facetious Goose stuck against the arena wall, and that could be a big problem here. Will those weapons last the entire match? They tend to break off quite easily. Wizard's Return somehow managed to get over to that side of the arena, and Circuit Slayer is now on top. Facetious Goose stuck against the arena wall and immobilized. It's counted out. Facetious Goose, number 2 seeds, out. They'll get 0 points in this battle, and now Circuit Slayer is taking the actions to Wizard's Return. Those bars, those spinning axe things, hammers, whatever you want to call them, are going into the pit. They're in, and Circuit Slayer, the unseeded robot, takes all 3 points in this battle. Observer Bot, you better watch out, boy, because this thing is deadly. It's dangerous, and it's got a really weird weapon. So watch yourself. Observer Bot now trying to get underneath Circuit Slayer. It's such a disappointment to see the 2 seeded robots losing out so quickly against the newcomer Circuit Slayer, which is now smoking. It was upside down, now it's back onto its front again. Upside down again. Well done, Observerbot. You're doing yourself proud. You're doing me proud. You're doing the whole country proud. Circuit Slayer spins, dances, and outfits in the pit. No, back out. What's happening? Observerbot. Observerbot. Wake up. You're drunk. Get out of the pit, Facetious Goose. The first to come into the action. Wizard Turn seemed dead and buried from the start, but then Circuit Slayer outshowing Facetious Goose. Outdoing it. The flipper is flipped. The spinner is pitted. And so is the Observerbot. Well done, Observerbot. Good way to show yourself there. And that means that Circuit Slayer takes the first 3 points in this competition. Wizard's Return takes 1 point and Facetious Goose 0. We've got 6 more robots to show you in this competition. Next up will be Bot Lesnar, Warlord, and Random Robot in the Arena. Battle 2 now. We have a new house robot, Snoopy, in the arena to adjudicate over this one. We have Bot Lesnar, Warlord, and Random Robot in the arena. First up, Random Robot in the arena. Previously a contender in one of the 0.5 series. I believe it was 1.5. My memory is terrible. Anyway, it belongs to the random lady in the interview videos that sometimes appear on the A Against channel. It has a saw blade at the front and a flipper at the rear. Biggest strength though, pushing power. This one can push anything. Well, within reason. Something light and easily moved. And it's got rubbish weaponry as well. Not expected to do too well, but who knows?
Good afternoon, random lady who always appears in interview videos. Are you looking forward to the new series of Banter Wars?
Hello. I'm looking forward to this series of Banter Wars very much, thank you.
Could you please describe to our audience your robot?
Oh, my robot is a very pretty box, and it has a saw blade on the front and a little flipping arm at the back.
Do you think you'll go far in this competition?
Oh, I think my robot will do a fantastic job, yes.
And lastly, for the listeners here, what is your real name? I hate to keep calling you random lady who always appears in interview videos.
You wish to know my real name? Well, I suppose because I'm only ever seen as random lady in wherever it is they're doing interviews. Okay, my real name is Susan Smith Benedict III, Throgmorton Neville Jane Dale Appleby. Susan Remblick, Carrot Stick, Wibble, Crash Helmet, Putin Stalin, hashtag Stop the Madness, Faulty Whistle, Susan Mary, 100% you tried, Dodgy Passport Photo, Ombong Mbongo in the Congo, Thomas the Tank Engine, Swearer at the Second, Sebastian Daffodil Botherer upon the Thames, with a dollop of mayonnaise, Spaceship, Wet Paint, at symbol, Crumpton, Bruntle Smith.
Warlord, a robot with an all-body spinner, axe blades on all sides. Sounds deadly, doesn't it? Well, Superbomb 122 certainly made it with that in mind. Those axe spinners will cause mega damage to anyone silly enough to get in its way. And with that 360-degree attack, this one could be a dark horse for Heap B. However, no Shremek. Best not get too near any flippers. We've got loads of them today. Best be careful, Warlord. Our sixth robot in this heap of Banter Wars is Bot Lesnar. I wonder who that's a reference to. This was made by Orc Corp, a moderator for the A Heap of Land Discord. It has spinning fists, as you would expect, and with that comes the powerful punch. Will this one be a heavyweight in the ring, or just another Banter Wars lightweight? There's been a lot of them. Don't let it be you, Bot Lesnar.
Hello there, I'm the Orc Corp, an orc who likes drawing in-game. But enough about me, it's time to present my robot, Bot Lesnar. 2 fun facts about Bot Lesnar. He's named after the famous wrestler Brock Lesnar, and the robot came from the idea of putting boxing fists on spinning discs. Boxing fists on spinning discs, that's actually kind of catchy. Anyway, Bot Lesnar has trampled over the standard robots in Robot Arena 2, and he's crushed them all in his path. Now we look towards Banter Wars as our next destination. Bot Lesnar seeks his new challenges here, and he doesn't care for victories or losses, just good fights for the entertainment of the masses. With his destructive whirling fists which have battered and broken many a robot already, Bot Lesnar is ready for the wars to begin.
2 newcomers in this battle. Random robot in the arena, previously in a 1.5 episode. Can it show what it can really do in the main competition of Banter Wars? Orc Corp's Bot Lesnar is straight on the attack, but is turned over by the arena flipper, and so is Warlord, and this could be a problem for both of them. Neither of the one can turn themselves back over. Snoopy watches over. Will it do damage to Warlord here? Will it try to turn it back over? No, it pushes it towards the flipper, which again flips Warlord, and it's on his back yet again. Random robot in the arena. Really on top. Not looking to be defeated, looking for the 3 points to take home. Bot Lesnar upside down. It's not turning itself back onto its wheels. It's smiling, but I don't think that's a smile of victory. I think that's a sad smile. The smile of a defeated man, or machine, whatever you want to call it. Snoopy takes a look, gets attacked by the spikes. Random robot in the arena doing its pushing. It's very good at that. It's the only thing it's good at, maybe. That's its only strength I think we've ever seen yet. Warlord, however, still operable, still moving, and Random robot is flipped by the arena flipper once and twice. However, it does have that Shemek on top, and Boopy pushes it around. Boopy? I keep calling it Snoopy or Boopy. Boopy the Snoop monster, one of the two, and Random robot pushes Warlord into the pits and falls in itself. However, that will go down as a victory for the Random robots in the arena. I must apologise for getting the house robot's name mixed up. He doesn't like it when I do that. He's angry. I'm sure I shall feel the wrath later. Nevertheless, Random robot gets 3 points. And that means this is what the table looks like. Random robot in the arena joins Circus Layer on 3 points. Warlord gets the 1 point for coming second. And poor old Bot Lesnar, beaten up, thrown from the ring in disgrace. On 0 points with Facetious Goose. We have 3 more to come: Shooting Star, Crab Meat, and Stupor. Let's see how they get on in the next fight. We'll have a look at our final 3 competitors in this heap of Banter Wars. Heap B. Stupor, Shooting Star, and Crab Meat. First up, let's have a look at Crab Meat. A strange looking robot. A little bit slippery, a little bit slimy, but it has that spinning disc on top and the wedge on front to get under opponents and bring it closer to that winding wheel of wisdom. Something. It's built by Horse Techno. It has a low ground clearance. What is the weakness of the machine? A little bit wet. It does have 2 spikes in the back though. I think that was what completes this machine. It is an all-round winner and it belongs to the Billet Club.
Crab meat.
This one was built by Vinny Cicere It's got static spikes in the front and it's invertible. It may look simple. Maybe. It may have very simplistic colour, very simplistic weaponry. And that's because it's true. However, don't underestimate it because it will stube you. Where did that name come from? What is this thing? This one could be dangerous. This is Shooting Star, built by Mr. BK. It has a flipper on the front with attached spikes. And that flipper could potentially be one of the most dangerous in the whole of this series of Banter Wars. It's got such a powerful flip, it could flip things upside down, would you believe? It's got exposed wheels though, and can it actually cause that much damage? If something's invertible, will it actually do that much damage? We'll have to wait and see.
I need to figure out a name for my... Oh my god, is that a shooting star? That is a shooting star. Oh my god. Perfect name for my robot. Shooting star. Well, here it is. It's a flipper, 4-wheel drive, powerful, able to flip anything you put in front of it. 4-wheel drive, insanely speedy, tough armor, and it's got little horns at the front. And it's especially angry because it crashed into the earth with some speed, so it's not exactly going to be in the best mood to deal with. This is a shooting star. We hope to go far.
Our next battle in Banter Wars. I'm looking forward to this one. Shooting Star, Stuber and Crab Meat, and it's instant action right from the get-go. Stuber, invertible, so it can work upside down, but a lot easier to get under when those sides are built the way they are. And now it's stuck against the wall while Crab Meat gives Shooting Star a bit of punishment, it's fair to say. Getting underneath, Shooting Star can turn itself back over when upside down, but when it's attacked by a spinning disc like that, how long is it going to last? Only it can find out, and it's smoking already. Stuber tries to get in on the action, but how much action can it really get involved in with two static spikes like that? Maybe a lot, we don't know. I think Shooting Star's out of it. It's not moving. It's stuck in a corner. Fat knacker. What do you reckon? You reckon Pit? I think so too. Well done, boy. Stuber is somehow getting the upper hand on Crab Meat. I told you not to underestimate this robot. Crab Meat looking desperate. Looking pathetic here. Stuber, the green mean machine, has it pinned in a corner, and they're both being counted out. But now they start to move away. Fat Knacker doesn't need to get involved, and in comes Crab Meat with a big hit on the side of Stuber, and now goes after Fat Knacker, and Stuber is dead. Stuber's out of it. Will get the 1 point though, and Crab Meat will take the full 3. Fat Knacker needs to deal with this monstrous machine now. Push it in the pit, Fat Knacker. There you go. Well done. Spin for victory. A frantic start, a frantic middle, and quite frankly, a frantic end. Crab Meat did well, took out Shooting Star, which was disappointing in this fight, I must say. Stuber, a good little fight back, put Crab Meat under pressure, but unfortunately for it, that spinning disc on the top of Crab Meat, far too dangerous. This is one to watch out for. No wonder the Vice President likes it so much. So after our first round, we have 3 forerunners in Circus Slayer Robot, Random Robot in the Arena, and Crab Meat. 1 point for Wizard's Return, Warlord, and Stuber, and the rest follow on a disappointing 0, but they have plenty of time to make that up. But we will be going to the sumo next, so don't get your hopes up too soon. Let's see what the Vice President and the Prime Minister think about those battles. So there we have our first battles of this heap of Banter Wars Series 3.
Well, robot won. Well,
Your robot.
The one I was supporting anyway.
Go on then, which one were you supporting in this fight? Or 3 fights, sorry.
Crab Meat.
Crab Meat.
Like I said in the intro.
Ah! Why that one? You don't know. You and your insights. I'll never get enough of them.
I've not seen any of these robots before the fight, unless during the last series, but I don't really remember that.
Yes, we have seen some returns from last series.
I've slept since then.
So we have seen Facetious Goose before and the Wizard's robot. And what did you make of their return to the series?
Quite ineffective. And
You reckon?
yeah.
Well, yeah, they both did pretty poorly. Circuit Slayer
Winner.
won that one quite convincingly.
Yeah.
And that puts it on 3 points with Random Robot in the Arena and Crab Me.
There was some really poor driving though.
Let's not go into who particularly.
I think we should. No, I think we should.
Go on then.
You?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Let's do the next 3.
What, battles?
Yeah.
Okay, so. More robots, more action, more crazy. More of him, but then more action, more crazy. And you'll be back again after that, won't you?
Afraid so.
I'll crack on.
Sumo, how I've missed you after these couple of months. We have the runner-up to last series Sumo, the Banter Wolf, against the Banter Wars trophy. Yes, the actual Banter Wars trophy. Let's see how this Sumo goes, shall we? There's a reason the Vice President loves the Sumo so much. It's because it's brilliant and it has all the makings of classic Banter Wars, including those things at the side, that stuff at the other side, and 2 menacing robots such as this one, and that one. Let's see what they get up to and what makes this such a special competition. Thrills, spills, and the rest. Look at that hit, that was amazing. Oh, that pushing is brilliant. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is brilliant. Oh, this battle's lasting so long and it's got so much action. Oh, brilliant driving this. Oh, wonderful. On a more serious note, the Banter Wolf won. What more can really be said about that brilliant fight? Massively excellent, much wow, and all the rest of that bollocks.
Well, we've had the Sumo once again. And the previous runner-up from Series 2 Sumo, and the Banter Wars trophy, which I glued some wheels on, and because I couldn't afford to make a new robot. It's a sad state of affairs. Hence why you should donate to the channel's Patreon.
Oh god, you're not plugging that as well, are you?
No. Subliminal messaging. I actually said stuff completely different, but what you're hearing is something...
Right, okay. You play it backwards.
No.
No?
No. Anyway, moving on from such matters. The first battle of the Sumo, your favourite competition.
Yeah, wonderful.
What did you think of that one?
It's just as shit as the rest of them.
I don't know why I work with you. You love the Sumo. And when he stops filming these, he dances around the room with joy. 'Cause he's like, oh, brilliant, I've seen some more Sumo. That's 10 seconds of my life that I will never
get back.
I will never regret.
Never get back.
Never regret. Where's that damn spanner? More Sumo. Coming up!
Is there more?
There's
Really?
more! What more? It's okay. I know you love it, really. Let's watch some more.
Did you see the excitement in the Vice President's face there? That's because we've got Twig against the Heap of Landistan North flag in the arena. 2 top-notch quality robots going head-to-head in the best Banter Wars competition there ever was, the Sumo. Let's get cracking. So Twig, the returning Twig, which last time committed suicide in the Sumo, against the Heap of Land's national flag. A brilliant combination of robots. There's Twig now, looking ready and prepared for a grueling fight, and the flag with my nose on it. Well, had to put something there, didn't I? Anyway, let's go. Let's see who wins this one. Twig against the flag, and the flag is upside down. A brilliant fight, much action. Yes, and Twig commits suicide yet again. Well, brilliant fight. Absolute classic. no, nothing will beat it, ever. Let's just go see what they have to say.
Yet more sumo. Your reaction.
Is this costing money, the sumo?
Oh yeah. Let's see. You need to hire the robots out. You need to hire the arena out. Filming, location. We need to bribe an audience to come in.
Is it really worth it for that much of a battle? And the content which was in that battle?
I thought it was a fantastic battle. Thrills and spills and a lot of pills were needed afterwards.
Can we get on with the actual main thing, please?
No. I'm going to talk more about sumo. It was lovely. I had a wonderful time. Twig didn't, though. Suicide number 2 in the sumo.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. And the flag won! I just stuck some wheels on it and I couldn't afford to build a new robot.
That is literally the best thing about this. A flag beating an actual robot.
So let's move on. Back to the main competition. 3 more battles before you have to see us again. Unless there's a judge's decision. In which case we'll see you again.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Right, let's go!
Round 2 begins. Wobbleclaw watches over Shooting Star, Facetious Goose and Bob Lesnar. All 3 of these disappointing so far. Who will win and gain that vital 3 points to go into round 3 with Facetious Goose and Shooting Star come together first, and in comes Bot Lesnar to hit Facetious Goose on the side, and that one is already under pressure. Shooting Star can actually flip something this time. Bot Lesnar's got to be careful because there are 2 flippers here and it is vulnerable to those sorts of weapons, but Facetious Goose so far has taken the majority of the punishment from both of these robots. It turns itself back over though, stylishly. That's one of the things it's best at, style. And that's about it. Now getting under Bot Lesnar and Shooting Star as well. Bot Lesnar is tipping over here, on the edge, on the periphery of doom. Get those boxing gloves into action. It's being counted out now, and Facetious applies that last little flip to turn Bot Lesnar over, and Shooting Star flips it again. Bot Lesnar, I think, is out of it. Another 0-pointer this could be. Meanwhile, Shooting Star is finally showing what that flipper can do. And Facetious Goose doesn't know what's hit it. It's flapping about the place, look. Shooting Star. Oh, dear. Wobbleclaw. What the hell are you doing? Get off your back. Facetious Goose seems to be dropping pieces at a rate of knots, but now gets underneath Shooting Star and could now turn this battle around. But so far, Shooting Star, for me, is getting the 3 points. Wobbleclaw and Bot Lesnar are both being counted out. They're both out of it. Wobbleclaw, pick yourself up next time. You got to do better. Shooting Star getting underneath Facetious Goose, but now Facetious Goose is underneath Shooting Star. He pushes towards the arena spikes. It needs to do something impressive here if it wants to snatch those 3 points back from Shooting Star, because at the moment it's all been one-way traffic. That's more of a football term, really, but it applies here, I suppose. We have got a sporting personality in the arena, you know. He's already out, of course, but, you know, still applies. Facetious Goose. The weapon seems to have been broken. It can't actually flip at the moment, but it is pushing Shooting Star onto the flame pit. But we're also getting cooked goose, it seems. Oh, that sounds good. I could do with some of that right now. I'm hungry, I'm starving. For destruction. Shooting Star. Do your worst to the number 2 seeds if you can. Facetious Goose, even though it hasn't got its weapon, is actually starting to impress here, starting to improve a bit. But it needs to finish off Shooting Star somehow. Maybe push it into the pit, something like that. Shooting Star is under it again. And Facetious Goose is smoking. I think this goose is cooked. It's upside down, it's broken, it ain't getting anywhere far. And Shooting Star will take the 3 points here. But Lesnar though, what are you doing? 0 points on the board still. Facetious Goose, not that much more impressive. Wobbleclaw, best left unsaid. Shooting Star will take the 3 points and Facetious Goose the 1. So disappointing for the number 2 seeds to go out this badly. And this is how it reflects on the scoreboard. Shooting Star back on form with 3 points, brings it into 4th position. Brock Lesnar rooted to the bottom on 0, and Facetious Goose is gonna have to win the next couple of battles if it wants to stand a chance of winning this heap. Looking unlikely at the moment, but never count a goose out. I think. Maybe you should, I don't know. Oh, Wizard's Return, Crabmeat and Warlord, Wobbleclaw, you're back now. Do your job properly, please. Or else. Crabmeat has 3 points. The others don't. So, let's see if Crabmeat can make it 6 points out of 6 at this early stage of the competition. There are 3 spinners here, by the way, so expect lots of bits to go flying everywhere. Wizard's Return comes in with the hammers on the side of Crabmeat, and look at that damage, caving in the shell of Crabmeat. That's a rock-hard shell, you know. Crabs do have very hard shells, but that's no problem for the Wizard. Or the Warlord, perhaps. We still haven't seen much of that one yet. Now Crabmeat is getting underneath the Wizard's Return, and tipping over. It is tipped over, but now the Arena Flipper puts it back on its wheels. Oh! Look at things flying off a Warlord there. That damage. Oh, it's simply orgasmic. Sorry, I'm just a sucker for punishment. Wizard's Return, finally doing what it's meant to do. There goes Crabmeat getting flipped over. Now stuck against the arena sidewall. Warlord is still in this, but so far it's Wizard's Return doing all the damage until now, when Warlord takes off its weapon. But it's losing bits itself. Crabmeat's out of it. It's been knocked out by the Wizard's Return. Wobbleclaw has a bit of playtime. Not doing so badly this time, Wobbleclaw. Well done. You're actually being useful for a change. Put that thing in the pit where it belongs. Wizard's Return still applying pressure to Warlord, who loses yet another axe weapon. A bit sensitive, that one. They're all gone now. Neither of these robots has any weaponry left, it seems. Crabmeat is pitted. Out of it, gone. You're getting 0 points. Meanwhile, this is getting a bit stale, getting a bit boring. Come on, you two. I know you don't have weapons, but that's no excuse. I want to see madness. I want to see evil. I want to see fairy dust from the Wizard of Banter. Oh, there goes something flying. It's been one of those battles, really, where lots of things have gone flying off and it's come into somewhat of an anticlimax. Wizard's Return so far been the most impressive, and probably taking the victory from this battle. Shooting Star underwhelming yet again, though it did remove the Wizard's Return's weapon. But that's all it's done, and now it's on its front. I don't think unless, well, I was going to say unless the Wizard's Return turned it back over, but it's just done that. Wobbleclaw, get in there, do something about this. This is getting boring. But it is all Wizard's Return. Warlord punished. I'd say beaten at this point. Very impressive from the number 11 seed, especially after that first rather disappointing battle. But that's that. Warlord beaten, Wizard's Return gets the 3 points, and this is where it started. Crabmeat getting in on the thick of things, but look at the damage received there from the Wizard's Return. This thing is deadly. There goes a weapon from Warlord. It gets turned on its back. Crabmeat was shortly after eliminated, and it was down to the Wizard's Return and Warlord. Both lost their weapon, but it came down to the Wizard's Return as strength. Points on the board then. We have a forerunner now in the Wizard's Return with 4 points after 2 battles. But we still have Circuit Slayer, Random Robot in the Arena, and Stuber to go. It won't remain first for long, because somebody is either going to get more points or join it on 4. We've put Fat Knacker in the arena for this one. Stuber, Circuit Slayer, and Random Robot in the arena. 2 of these on 3 points so far. Is someone going to get 6? Who's going to get 4? We'll find out, shall we? Circuit Slayer straight in on Stuber, and it gets launched across the arena by the Arena Flipper. Brilliant stuff from Circuit Slayer to put it there in the first place. Look at this. 1 throw, and 2. Stuber doesn't know what's hit it. So Circuit Slayer and Random Robot the Arena now picking on Stuber and on each other now. All three of them getting into action as Stuber goes over the Arena Flipper again. It seems to like that Flipper. I do too, to be fair. Now Random Robot's on its back. And that Stream Mech isn't getting any action. That Stream Mech's a virgin. I'm sorry, I apologise. But it's the truth. It can't turn itself over. Meanwhile, Circuit Slayer is bullying Stuber. This isn't a battle. This is abuse. Fat Naka sort it out. It's pushing to a corner and having its way with Stuber. Random Robot, I think, is out of it. Stuber can't have much longer to go. Circuit Slayer, this is an impressive newcomer. I must say, the two battles have been so far. It's been fast, it's been agile, it's been all over the place. It's relentless. And Stuber looks on the verge of defeat. It will still gain a point though. Random Robot in the Arena has long since gone. That will remain on 3 points. And now Circuit Slayer is hungry for 6 out of 6. Stuber still hanging in there though, going for those wheels, but Circuit Slayer's too quick, far too quick. And that's it, dead now. Stuber's gone, gets the 1 point, and Fat Naka needs to somehow deal with this mutant, this diabolical demon. I'm scared. I'm gonna have nightmares of this thing. Look at its spindly legs. It's like a spider on crack. Fat Naka, you're braver than I ever was. That's right, push it in a corner. That's right. I like this, this looks good. Get underneath it, yes. Have it on top of you. Take it to the pit, that's a good place to put it. Or maybe not. Well, do something with it. Put it on the spikes. Don't run away. Yes, go on, get in there. Yeah, put it on the flipper. I don't know why I'm rooting for it so much. Fat Naka's useless. Ah, but it is pushing towards the pit, and it's in. There you go. That's how it's done. Circuit Slayer impressive yet again, though. Look at that flip on Stuber. Random Robot threatened to do some damage, but at that point it was tipped over, and it was game over from there. Stuber hung in, a brave effort. But Circuit Slayer was all over this fight from the very start, and there was no doubt where those 3 points were going in the end. Well done, Circuit Slayer. You're top of the leaderboard. And here's confirmation of that. Circuit Slayer tops the leaderboard with an amazing 6 points. Wizards return in second with 4. And then there's a host of robots on 3. And at the bottom, poor old Bot Lesnar, still on 0 points, halfway through the contest. Let's see what they think about this then.
3 more very intriguing battles.
Crabmeat lost. Disappointment.
Yeah, but it's still 4th in the table. We've got the table in front of us here, and we have one front runner in Circuit Slayer.
Yeah.
And then Bot Lesnar on 0 at the bottom.
It's safe to say that that one's out, really, isn't it?
Not technically yet.
But it's not done anything, is it?
It could well be out very soon. Same with Facetious Goose, the seeded robot, the one that's expected to do well, is currently 8th on 1 point.
Yeah. It's not going so well this year, is it?
No. But plenty of time to turn it round.
Right, okay.
Just like there's plenty of time to turn my life around as well.
Debatable. Anyway, let's get on to the next bit, which is...
The next 3 battles.
Is it 3 battles, or
yeah,
is it...
three more battles, and then...
Another one of my favourites.
Yes, and you will sit right there and watch it. Honestly. If you think you can do a better job than that, send a message to P.O. Box, the Vice President sucks, and he's a bugger, at ymail. Vice President sucks.
Phone number 877777777.
7777777. 3.
I always win these battles.
On with the next battle.
Yes, next ones. And we might lose some this time. Let's go! Let's kill some people.
Good.
Where are you going? Why isn't this working?
We're into round 3 now. Facetious Goose, Stuber, and Warlords. Fat Knacker, do be proud. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Facetious Goose, 1 point. Stuber, 2 points. Warlord, also 2 points. Facetious Goose has the lowest amount of points here, so it needs to win big. It needs those 3 points if it wants to stand a chance in this competition. Because if it doesn't, it's out of here. It's got to get that flipper interaction, which might not be too useful to Stuber, which will work upside down. Warlord, however, turned over by the arena flipper on this occasion, and Warlord still upside down. I meant Stuber. Stuber was upside down, now back on its wheels. Facetious Goose overpowering it now. Trying to flip it over, flips again and again. Those spikes are too high up, and now it's pinned against the arena sidewall. Fat Knacker trying to get in the way, but that doesn't hinder the progress of the Goose. Warlord in the background on its back still, but part of that flipper now from the Facetious Goose has gone. Still pinning Stuber against the corner though, and that could be just... Why do I bother? Fat Knacker, you're fired. That's it, you're gone. You're history. Until I need you again. So now we just have these 3, the competitors. Our house robots are bloody useless in this episode, aren't they? Facetious Goose is now showing Fat Knacker how it's really done. It pushes Stuber against the sidewall. Warlord is back into it. Coming in on the back of Facetious Goose. Stuber is smoking. It's doing that little electric shock thing that means the robot's nearly dead. Because that's how it really works in the robot world. Facetious Goose showing that it's got superior strength to these 2 robots by pushing them against the sidewall. Warlord trying to get those axes into play. But I don't think they're quite at the right angle to do the damage they intend to do. They haven't really been that damaging so far. Then again, Stuber is starting to feel the heat now of that. And pressure from Facetious Goose. It's looking dented and broken. It can't be long before that robot is dead and buried. Warlord, having been immobilised for most of this fight, is still in with a shot. But at the moment, I'd still say Facetious Goose is on top. But now Facetious Goose is smoking. And we're coming to the end of this battle, and no one's dead yet. I think Stuber's... I don't think that one's going to win. Warlord has been immobilised for quite a while. Facetious Goose has been on top, you'd say, for the majority of this battle. So long as it can last the rest, it's smoking. It looks dangerously close to dying at the moment, and that could spell the end for the Goose and the second seed in this heat of Banter Wars, and it's over. This one's going to go to a judge's decision. So let's look at these highlights. Straight away, Facetious Goose was showing why it's the second seed, why it's the favourite for this particular battle. Stuber didn't stand a chance, really. It was constantly being bullied by the other 2. Fat Knacker killed itself. I don't know why. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Warlord was immobilised the majority of that battle. That could count against it here. Let's find out.
What a tight game. So we're going to have to go to a judge's decision.
Where's the judge?
I don't know.
No, that's not the judge.
I'll call him. You entertain the audience in the meantime. Hello, Judge. Yes, it's me, the Prime Minister. Your favourite. Yes, I remember that time you bailed me out. Yes, and that time. And that time.
Talk amongst yourselves.
And that time. Yes, I should be in prison for life. What did you say?
I'll speak to the audience.
You've entertained them?
Yes.
Good, keep it going. Right, so, we need your decision. Facetious Goose, Stuber, and Warlord. What do you say? He says you're a prick.
He's speaking to you.
No. Just to clarify, you were speaking to the Vice President, weren't you? You're finished! I'll end you and your career.
We need a decision. Stop threatening.
Okay. I'll threaten you later. Let's have a decision now. Okay. So you've reviewed the battle, and you've given Warlord 0, Stuber 1, and Facetious Goose 3. Because Warlord was immobile for most of the battle, Stuber was ineffective, and Facetious Goose did better than the other two.
Yeah, I think that's the best we can say about that, really.
He summed that up quite well, hasn't he? Yeah.
Anyway, you're finished. I'll end you and your family.
Yes, goodbye. Love you too. Bye. So that's the judge's decision done.
Oh, good.
Did you entertain the audience?
Yeah.
Next battle.
After that judge's decision, this is what the table looks like. Facetious Goose finally gets a win on the board, which takes up to 4 points and 3rd place in the table. However, there are still robots behind it that could leapfrog it higher up. Warlord, 2 points. It's game over for Warlord. Stuber, still in with the slightest of chances, with 3 points, 3 second place finishes. Next up, we got in the arena. Oh, I just love that smell of oncoming death from our competitors. Shooting Star, the Wizard's Return, and random robots in the arena. This could be an interesting one. Now, Shooting Star could be my favourite here because of that flipping weapon, and the other two could struggle to turn themselves back over. And right from the start, Wizard's Return is on its back. It needs to get itself back over if it wants to play a further part in this battle. Shooting Star gets a good flipping on Random Robot in the arena, but now it's on top, and Random Robot can use that amazing pushing power to shove it, just like that against the arena wall and almost out of the arena. It turns away in probably a premature victory. Shooting Star feeling the force of that one for sure, but now it gets underneath Random Robot and tosses it and turns it, flings it around the place. Look at this flipping power from Shooting Star. No wonder it's got such a name as Shooting Star, because you know what Shooting Stars do? Well, what do they really do? They sort of fly around a bit. The other robot is the Shooting Star, and Shooting Star is the catapult. Where do Shooting Stars come from? I'm getting sidetracked again. Wizard's Return, still on its back. But look at these flips from Shooting Star and Random Robot. That's almost over the top of the arena. That's gotta hurt. I hasn't been able to get that flipping arm into play, but I don't think that's going to be too effective. Wizard's Return still somehow alive. Random Robot's upside down and it's not moving. I think it's dead and buried. So it's Wizard's Return, now back on its wheels, and Shooting Star. But Shooting Star really is using that weapon to good effect. Shooting Star could still be in danger of losing its wheels to those hammers. But can the Wizard's Return get to the side of that machine? Meanwhile, Observerbot goes towards Random Robot in the arena and figures out what exactly to do with it. The pit is open, and that is probably a very nice place for it, don't you think, Observerbot? Yes, I'm glad you agree with me. The other two are stuck together. Get them out of here, Observerbot. Well done. See, this is why you're my favourite. But now Wizard's Return is crammed against the arena wall by Shooting Star. I think it's lost its hammers on that spinning weapon. And that could well be it. Shooting Star, well on track to get the 3 points here. It just needs to finish off Wizard's Return. It does not want to get complacent. Complacency is a bad thing. It's naughty, and it could mean the death to us all. It could also mean the death to Shooting Star. At the moment, looking more like a victory. Wizard's Return, the 11th seed, has shown potential, but it needs to be able to turn itself back over when it gets turned upside down, because that is a fatal flaw in design. It needs to use that hat maybe, or its magical banter powers. One of them will do. But that's the end of this battle. And I think it's a pretty obvious one. Shooting Star is the winner. Random Robot immobilised quite early on. And Wizard's Return, having been upside down for probably 90% of that battle, will have to settle for the 1 point. Well done to Shooting Star. Fantastic, flipping great show here. and that's going to affect the table somewhat. So let's go have a look at that. That puts Shooting Star well into second place on 6 points. However, the Wizards return. Now on 5 points, it's starting to get close at the top. In fact, they're all rather close together. First, down to 7th, all on 3 points. But there's still one more battle to go in round 3 of Heap B. Circuit Slayer, currently on 6 points. Crabmeat and Bot Lesnar. This could be very interesting. This is it now. The last battle of round 3. This is where things get tight or loose. It could go either way. Snoopy the Boot Monster. Or Boopy the Snoot Monster. I keep forgetting what it's called. I should know what my own house robot's called. It's the house robot here, and Crabmeat comes in on Circuit Slayer and already rips a part of it off. And they're against him in the sidewall. Circuit Slayer back on its wheels. Back to safety. Crabmeat, probably the most destructive robot here. But Bot Lesnar comes in and... Is it out? It's out. It's definitely out. Bot Lesnar, on a full frontal, gets turned over. And look at this little bit here. Just a little tap of the wheel on the underside has put Bot Lesnar out of the arena. And once again it leaves us 0 points. The Boot Monster watches on as Circuit Slayer and Crabmeat battle for that 3 points. I think Circuit Slayer's dead though. It is. It's dead at the side of the pit. I didn't see that happen, but it has. And now Crabmeat is picking pieces off of our beloved house robots. There's Bot Lesnar again. You're still out of it, Bot Lesnar. Go away. Thank you. Crabmeat will take the 3 points from this battle, which will put it on 6. Which means things are going to get even closer at the top of our leaderboard going into that last round. This is getting very exciting. And for our Boopy, the Snoot Monster, just as exciting. That was a very nice jump. Now Crabmeat is stuck on the arena flipper. And that gives Boopy the chance to come in for the kill. With that spinning blade thing and the hammer claw. Crabmeat on its back now, vulnerable. It's had pieces ripped off of it by our most dangerous house robot to date. And it can't seem to come off the arena sidewall. It's being counted out. But the Snoot Monster lends a bit of a hand here. But that's the end of the battle. Crabmeat takes the 3 points. Bot Lesnar, another disappointing 0-pointer. And Circuit Slayer just couldn't last against the might of the Crabmeat. Let's have a look at that league table. So this is it after round 3. All of them have got 1 battle left, and we have 4 eliminated from the competition. Random Robot in the arena, Stuber, Warlord, and Bot Lesnar. They've all faced the Hangman's knot. Circuit Slayer, Shooting Star, Crabmeat, Wizard's Return, and Facetious Goose still with a chance to take home the Heap B Winner's Medal. Who's it going to be? Let's find out.
Joined on the sofa today by the Wizard of Banter, whose robot's still within a chance of going through.
Yes, and that's because it's very banterous.
Yeah, something like that.
My robot has done very well so far. Because it's full of banter.
Spent most of its time upside down.
Well, yes, there is that.
Somehow it won the second round.
What do you mean, somehow? My robot is amazing. It beat yours.
Well, it's not even in it.
Exactly. It beat it in qualifications.
I didn't even enter anything.
Well, either way, my robot is full of banter. And that's why it's still in with a chance of winning.
Okay. Facetious Goose is still in with a chance of winning too.
No. I think it lacks the banter necessary to progress further in this competition.
You got any thoughts on the robots which have been eliminated now?
Which ones are those?
Random Robot to start with.
Random Robot. Oh yes. I know the random lady that appears in random interview videos here and there, and she's full of banter. I give her a full 4 out of 5 banter fingers. Yes, 4.
Okay. What about Bot Lesnar?
Well, it's done rubbish, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been terrible. That last match, he just got chucked out of the ring. So
0 points.
deserved it, really.
Ooh, needs more banter in order to gain points in this competition.
See, Crab Meat's still within a chance of qualifying?
Well, yeah, it's still in yellow on our board.
It's very close at the top.
Total banter. Ooh.
The Circuit Slayer let itself down with that second place just then.
Oh, I thought it had a good chance, but then my robot is superior.
We shall see. Let's get on with the last bit, shall
We shall see, yes. Banter. Ooh. What? 0 banter fingers for you.
Good.
Ooh.
Let's take a quick break from our main competition to go back to the worst robot competition. Oh, this was my favourite because it has all the best worst robots that ever lived. Chopping board. That was built by the Ahubavan chef and the beloved Ned of the Nissan. Rest in peace, my child. Oh, worst robot competition. My favourite. Ned of the Nissan with that saw blade on the front. Oh, it looks splendid, doesn't it? And the chopping board, which is a new robot from a new character, has the chopping knife on the front and also the chopping cleaver thing on the side. What every good chef has at his disposal. Getting underneath Ned of the Nissan, but it's already dead. Wow, Ned of the Nissan has actually won a battle. A posthumous victory for Ned of the Nissan. But now Observerbot can have its fun. Let's see how far Ned of the Nissan can fly, Observerbot. Yes, let's see how far it can go. Push it, go, go, go. Bang. Miles, absolute miles. I liked that, that was fun. The chopping board is the victor. Yes, the victor of this worst robots battle because it died first.
So, you've progressed to the next round of the worst robot competition. How do you feel about this?
Oui, I feel good. I win the competition very well by losing every single battle there is to lose.
Doesn't mean your robot's good, though, if you're progressing, does it?
No! You talk foolish talk. You go away. I am the champion. Ha ha! Oh.
Unfortunately, I can't go away because this is partly my show.
No, but it must be some misunderstanding. Le Boeuf.
You were just a contestant. Please leave.
I am not just a contestant. I am the chef. I cook the meals.
Well, go and make something then.
No, I refuse. Because I am the Français. I like to cook things that only exist in le français. Snails, le hosse, le shit. Those are the 3 things we eat. We cut it in garlic. The garlic, don't you understand? It is essential for make the robot.
Just for the record, he doesn't count as my views towards the French.
No, your views are pathetic. Ha ha! You know nothing. Is this over?
Hopefully.
I'm going to get back to my cooking. But not for you. Over! No, there's Wenger le Bouffer. No!
I do hope you enjoy the A-list celebrities we get as guests on our show. And we have more to come. Billy Bob Sue's robot The Dishes faces the Crocodile and the Silly Hats robot, which is called Crocojaw. This one could be a feisty encounter. These two can be quite devilish when given the chance, Crocojaw and the dishes. This is the Observer Bots competition that's the only house robot we'll be seeing, but that doesn't matter. We're not here about house robots, we're here to see the worst robots in Banter Wars history come together and battle it out to see who truly is the worst. And right now Crocojaw is underneath with that axe weapon. Sort of wants to be on top with that axe weapon, because that's how axes tend to work. Meanwhile, the dishes has its own axe weapon, and there it was. So powerful it actually defeats itself. And that's why it's in this competition. It is quite deadly when it gets it accurate, but that's the only problem. How often is it accurate? Not even the Observer Bot knows, and Crocojaw is causing the most damage here, as it seems. It has those 4 biting teeth on the front. Hello, Observer Bot, how are you doing? Getting bored already? One is not surprised. Crocojaw. Best so far. Or technically the worst. No. It's doing the worst in this battle, which means it's the better robot, so the worst robot, which is the dishes, is doing better even though it's doing worse. Yes! It makes total sense! And in comes that axe, and you can start to see the damage coming in on Crocojaw. They're both looking pretty dented. This is actually quite destructive for coming together from some of the worst robots we've ever seen. Then again, Crocojaw has actually seen some form of success before in getting to a sumo final in Banter Wars 2.5. Observerbot doesn't care though, you're both just as awful as each other. One's more dented than the other though, but the dishes is smoking. And I don't mean cigarette smoking, it's on fire. Observerbot's bored, there's Crocojaw skidding in for a bit more action. Who is going to win this? Who is going to lose this? They're both the same thing. That's how bored Observerbot is. Come on, you lot. You're making the Observer want to kill himself. That's how bad you're doing. But is that it? Is the dishes gone? The dishes is dead. And hence it's won. Crocojaw, bad luck. You've lost. The dish is the clear winner in this battle and will progress to the next round. So Observerbot can finally do what it's wanted to do all battle and actually have something go on. Too late though, the battle's done. It was all very stalematey. Right up till the end, when one of them beat the other. And that pretty much sums up the entire battle. Oh, and that happened. Sorry, Observerbot. Sorry I have to put you through this stuff.
Wow, you've got a bigger beard than I have.
What was that?
Never mind. You're through to the next round of the worst robot competition. How do you feel?
I feel super. It's the best I've ever felt since I got married. You only beat me a little that day.
Why the dishes?
Because that's all I was allowed to do. As the woman of the household, I got to do the dishes and mix the mashed taters.
Mashed potatoes would have been better than those dishes, robot.
What? But no, that's silly. That's silly talk. Why'd you have to say silly things?
Oh dear.
What? You're asking for trouble. I'll get my bird for Billy Bob Bill. He's also my husband. And he's gonna show you what for. He's got a gun. You best start running. Or else you'll be sorry.
Okay, we'll see you in the next round.
Alright, I best get back to my dishes before Billy Bob Bill gets back. For my brother, he makes a really, really angry husband. Oh.
Where do we get these people from?
There we have it. The next rounds of the worst robot competition are completed. Now, I'd like to know Vice President Jim's thoughts on this one, because I thought those were some spectacular battles.
Well, I suppose they could be better than the sumos. I wasn't paying much attention, to be honest. I just had some random guests turn up, so they must have got through to the next round.
A thrilling endorsement of our wonderful Rust Robot competition. Do you want to put your phone down? We're in the middle of doing a Banter Wars discussion.
Can we discuss the actual main event then?
Yes, okay.
I'll put it down if that's the case.
Yes, we'll discuss the main competition now. We're into the last round of this one. We've already got 4 eliminated. Any surprises?
Not really. They were terrible.
Not that bad. Bot Lesnar has been dishing out some punishment upon itself.
Itself, the arena sidewall, the outside of the arena.
Warlord, Stuber, and Random Robot as well. All gone, which means 5 remain.
Stuber's done alright though, to be fair. Stuber's come second in everyone it's been in, but it just hasn't been enough.
It's never enough.
No.
Found that out with Doodle's robot last time.
Yeah.
Single points just aren't enough.
Wins are what you need.
Wins are, yes, what you need.
Who do you think's going to win the next battle then?
Well, we have 5 robots left that can win it. And at the moment, Circuit Slayer is leading the way on 7 points.
Do you think it will win?
It's got a good chance. Facetious Goose is just clinging on in there with 4 points.
I thought if Facetious Goose wins and none of the others do, then we're gonna have a tie break.
But the thing is, others will win. And even a single point can matter a lot here. Circuit Slayer needs to lose and Facetious Goose needs to win in order to draw.
Yeah.
And there's also Wizard's Return. Well, you've spoken to the Wizard of Banter. How's he doing?
Oh, God, don't even start. Can we just move on?
Okay, well,
Thanks.
last predictions.
Crab meat for the win.
Crab meat for the win. I'm going to go for either Circuit Slayer or Shooting Star. Happy?
I suppose.
Let's get into those last battles.
I hope Crab meat wins.
It's good work out there. Let's go.
Okay, I'm worried. Please help.
No help for him.
So here we go, last round of Heap B. One of these robots, Wizard's Return, has a chance of progressing to the grand final of Series 3. Will it get its wish? Will it sprinkle that magical fairy dust on this competition? Or will it be dead and buried? Stuber goes flying for the start. Look at those hits from the Wizard's Return. That is the potential we've been missing. Look at that. Gets flung across the arena. Stuber has just been a bit of a plaything throughout this heap, which is unfortunate. I told you not to underestimate it, and you probably should have done. Wizard's Return, still dishing out the punishment, but Bot Lesnar's actually lasted longer than it has in any of its other battles so far. It's actually done something. It's actually caused a lot of damage to Wizard's Return there. Causing a lot of damage, actually. Look at the smoke pouring from the back of Wizard's Return. It's taken too much time on Stuber, which is already pretty much out of it. I think it is already dead, so it's gone to Bot Lesnar, who will actually gain a point from this battle, and Wizard's Return. But Wizard's Return now underneath Bot Lesnar and kicking those teeth in. It's not going to have any left by the time this battle's done. Bot Lesnar comes back, though, tries to come on the attack, and gets pushed back once more by the Wizard of Banter's robot, and pushed against the arena wall. Look at this flipping destruction by the Wizard of Banter. Off comes a weapon from Bot Lesnar. Could this be the end for Bot Lesnar? It might well be. The Observer Bot staying cautiously back from this. 2 spinners hard at work. But what's this? I think Wizard of Banter's robot is dead. It stopped moving. The weapon is slowing. Bot Lesnar comes out to the Observer Bot. Bot Lesnar has won this one. It's going to take 3 points. What a shocker. Wizard's Return will take 1 point, which will lift it up to 6 points overall. And that's not going to be enough, I don't feel. It's not going to be enough. Bot Lesnar, consolidatory points. Probably deserved after this performance. But it gets edged towards the pit, and Observer Bot happily finishes it off. Well done, Observer Bot. Well, it looked like Wizard's Return's battle from the very start. Stuber didn't stand any chance against 2 spinners of this might. But that damage there, that's probably what ended the Wizard's Return. Suffered from that, it was smoking from that point onwards. Bot Lesnar did take more damage, and it looked like the Wizard's Return would take it. But something happened here. it got hit, and Brock Lesnar took the victory from its grasp. So those two robots have had their last chance at this one, and Wizard's Return is out of it, which means there's 4 robots remaining, going for that top place. Brock Lesnar finally gets 3 points on the board, and Stuber also finishes on 3, putting Warlord into last place in this heap, where it will stay, unless it proves itself worthy and gains some more points. So we go into the next battle. Warlord will have to wait its turn, because now we've got Crab Meat, Facetious Goose and the random robot in the arena. 2 of these robots still in with a chance, Facetious Goose and Crab Meat. Who will claim victory? Random robot in the arena is out of it, but it can, like Brock Lesnar, get some consolidation points. Facetious Goose is immediately put against the arena wall where it seems to be stuck. Now Crab Meat comes in on the offensive against random robot in the arena and starts to push it across the arena, but it tries too close to the pit and it's in! The random robot escapes and Crab Meat is in the pit, and the random robot pushes it in further, and in it goes itself. Facetious Goose is off the wall. That means Facetious Goose gets the 3 points here. What a shocker! It hasn't done anything. It's literally done nothing in this battle, apart from sit on the arena wall. Crab Meat pushes itself into the pit. Random robot follows, and that means Facetious Goose will be on 7 points come the end of this. Crab Meat is out of it. Fat Knacker now has a bit of fun with the Facetious Goose, using that tail at the back. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think I have to push it into the pit. Let's make it 3 in there, eh? Hey, yes, there we go. Well done, Fat Knacker. You've done me proud once again. You've redeemed yourself after earlier's fumble. Well, it was all over so quickly, really, wasn't it? Facetious Goose looked dead from the start, but it came back, and then this happened. Crab Meat, poor piece of driving, puts itself on the edges of the pit, on the precipice of doom, and then Random Robot lines up and pushes itself in, meaning Facetious Goose goes to the top of the leaderboard. And would you look at this, Facetious Goose now on 7 points, tied in first place with Circuit Slayer. But Circuit Slayer, Shooting Star and Warlord are yet to play their final battle. This could go anywhere. Well, it could go to any of the 3 that are still in this competition. We could end up with a 3-way playoff at the end of this. In a way, I'm hoping for it, but let's see what happens. Oh, it's the decisive last battle of the heat, and Wobbleclaw will watch over this one. Shooting Star and Circuit Slayer are both going for that top place in the league table, and Warlord is here to upset a few things. Can it gain some consolidation points? Sorry, I misspoke there. I do that quite often. You don't realise how much gets edited out of these videos. Circuit Slayer has turned Shooting Star over once and now twice, getting underneath it. But the wheels are smoking. And I think that's damage caused by Warlord. Yes, that is damage caused by Warlord. It's actually causing damage in this episode. It's about bloody time. Circuit Slayer now under pressure. Shooting Star throwing it around. Warlord is being left alone. Are they underestimating Warlord? Never. But look at that, a wheel comes shooting off. Under attack from, ironically, the Shooting Star. Circuit Slayer is down to 2 wheels. This could all end in tears for the table leader, and it could be Shooting Star going for the victory. Warlord goes flying, Shooting Star goes flying, Circuit Slayer reduced to half its mobility. I don't know which way this is going to go. Warlord is upside down, helped out a bit there by Shooting Star. Wobbleclaw's nowhere to be seen. What is happening here? Someone's got to win this. Warlord under pressure from Shooting Star again. On its back, but Shooting Star will not leave it alone. Leave it alone, Shooting Star. Your concentration needs to be on Circuit Slayer. That's the one you need to beat, because that is the one at the top of the table. Circuit Slayer runs into the arena flipper. Warlord still on its side. But Shooting Star just will not leave it alone, and that could be dangerous. You don't want to put Warlord back on its wheels. What the hell is Wobbleclaw doing? No, seriously. No, seriously. No. Wobbleclaw, no. Seriously. What the hell? Sort your life out, mate. What the hell are you doing? Back to the action, I suppose. Shooting Star and Circuit Slayer are looking wounded and beaten, but they're still going at it, and Warlord still in the corner. Wobbleclaw's trying to resuscitate itself. And it might do. Yes, well done, Wobbleclaw. Very graceful. Shooting Star, he's not your responsibility, or is he? Circuit Slayer's in the pit! How the hell did that happen? Why do I miss so much in these things? Warlord is still being counted out. Shooting Star wants to pick fights with Wobbleclaw. Is that wise, Shooting Star? Because look at this thing. It's enormous. And it's got those claws as well. Now that's what happens when you mess with our house robot. Now, play with your own friends, if he had any. Our robots don't have friends in this competition. That's why they're fighting each other. They're so lonely, they take out their aggression on each other. But Warlord's now back on its wheels. But I'll tell you who isn't back on its wheels. That's Shooting Star. Shooting Star is going to get defeated here by Warlord. Circuit Slayer's already out of it. You know what this could mean? You know what this will mean? Because Warlord has won it. Warlord, bottom of the table, has defeated two of those still in contention for the first place. And this is how it happened. Warlord took out the wheels of Circuit Slayer right near the start of this competition. It did get flipped, it did get turned over, but the damage had been done to Circuit Slayer right from the start, and it wasn't long before that was counted out. Shooting Star looked to be on top for most of it, picked one too many fights with Wobbleclaw, and then ended up upside down. Warlord takes this victory. And oh dear God, look what we have here. 3 robots tied on 7 points after all rounds completed. That means we're going to a 3-way playoff to decide who is the winner. Warlord moves up to 6th place of the table on 5 points, putting Stuber and Brock Lesnar last on 3. But that doesn't matter anymore. What matters is that last playoff to decide who goes to the grand final. It's happened. 3-way playoff.
Without crab meat?
Yes, without crab meat. Would you stop with this fixation of crab meat?
And how the hell has the Facetious Goose got up into the playoff from where it was?
Crab meat and Random Robot decided to commit suicide. They formed a pact. They were listening to Jim Jones' speeches at the time. It seemed.
Okay.
There's been a lot of suicides actually this episode.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Been good launches of weaponry and robots as well. Been quite a few amusing ones.
A good few lessons for the kids watching.
Science.
And suicide. Let's move on. So, 3-way battle to end this. This is the first time we've ever had this.
Yeah.
And it's between Circuit Slayer, Facetious Goose and Shooting Star. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. That's a bit crap. Come on, predictions.
For the end of the round's form, it's going to be Facetious Goose, because it's won the last 2.
Well, to be fair, the last match, it just sort of...
stayed out.
It just didn't die. That's all it did.
That's all it had to do. That's all it had to do.
But some of the battles are won by not dying.
Well, yeah.
Words of wisdom.
With those words of wisdom, we better get on with it, shall we?
Let's just get on. Just press play.
We've never had this before in Banter Wars history. A 3-way playoff to decide who goes to the grand final of Banter Wars Series 3. No house robot for this one. No meddling. Nothing at all. Just 3 robots, head to head. And Circuit Slayer's trading on Shooting Star. They're all very grey, these robots, but that shouldn't matter. They're all very colourful in spirit. And they're all getting in on the flipping action here. They've all got flipping weapons. Surprising, really, considering how many spinners we've had this episode. But nevertheless, all have proven to be dangerous in their own way. And they're all sort of bouncing around each other on the flame grill at the moment. very entertaining. Shooting star on its back again, but it can turn itself over. Sometimes. Can it? Well, Facetious Goose helps it out. Well done, Facetious Goose. Good sportsmanship. Circuit Slayer, niggling and fiddling at the back. Trying to get a purchase on both these robots and rip them to shreds with those two slicing sword weapons on top. Shooting star, clearly the most powerful flipper. Facetious Goose with, well, what does the goose have? It has a lot of luck on its side, and that could prove absolutely crucial here. But I think Circuit Slayer, is Circuit Slayer dead? Circuit Slayer is dead. And this is where the damage came in. It came from Shooting Star. Circuit Slayer torn from underside, and it's out of it. Circuit Slayer not going to the grand final. It's going to be between Facetious Goose and Shooting Star for that place. And oh, how they both want it. Shooting Star will hope that Facetious Goose's weapons all come off. I think they might have done already. I can see bits of Facetious Goose all over the arena. Shooting Star, however, all intact, all ready. And Facetious Goose now smoking. This could be it. This could be the end of the goose. It could finally be cooked. But that pit is open and they're both getting incredibly close. Need to move away from their Shooting Star. Now pushing Facetious Goose towards the edge of the arena and pinning it against the side wall. If Facetious Goose can get under Shooting Star here, it could prove effective if it can push, but it doesn't need to because Shooting Star reverses into the pit. What the hell happened there? Circuit Slayer. Impressive from the start, but quickly knocked out by Shooting Star. Shooting Star threw Facetious Goose over once, twice and thrice, but Shooting Star can't quite self-rise effectively with Facetious Goose. It did go up in the end, however. It then threw Facetious Goose again and again, but this is where it changed. It reversed into the pit. What a mistake.
Well, there we have it. Our Heap B winner.
Yeah. Not expecting that after the first round.
No. What, after the very first round?
Yeah.
Well, it happened last time. Shine Slasher lost the very first round.
Yeah, but at least that looked promising and actually did stuff in the rest of the matches.
Yeah, fair point.
Whereas Facetious Goose just sort of hid in the last match.
Well, as I said before, sometimes winning battles takes more than just physical might.
Yeah.
That's not what I said last time,
No,
was
it
it?
wasn't.
That was a bit wiser.
That was.
That was a bit wiser.
It
What
was.
did I say last time? Sometimes winning battles isn't about dying or something like that, wasn't it?
Something about being alive, winning the war.
Sometimes you have to stay alive to win the war.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a Heap B winner in Facetious Goose, the second seed. Can it go all the way?
Probably not.
No. Strong words from the Vice President.
I say it didn't do anything in that last match. It really did it because the other robot just drove itself into the pit.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
That was appalling.
Robot Arena 2, thank you.
What? Who really coded that game?
Coded the game.
Yeah, really.
Cody.
Because that was appalling. Why shoot backwards?
Don't ask me. I wasn't driving. Ask the Roboteers. Because they're actual Roboteers driving these robots.
Okay.
So, yes, Heap B winner. And next time we have some rather lovely robots coming up. I bet you can't wait for that.
Yeah, who's in the next round then?
Oh, lots.
Lots
Lots.
that you can't remember because it was hours ago since you recorded, days ago since
Yes.
you recorded this.
Well, months.
Months.
Yes.
Actual months.
And hopefully we'll get Heap C up within the next year.
Possibly. It might be 2019 before you see Heap C.
But never fear. Thank you for watching. I've been the Prime Minister. And we've... Why you make this so difficult for me? I'm going to turn you off. Mute.
I'm already off anyway.
Bye. God.
Bye.
To be an artiste.
Can I have my tool back?
No. Bye.
I'm going to play my tool.
Not this again. Not this again! You can't keep a straight face. He's struggling. For those of you who want to help Vice President Jim, donate to our Patreon.
On that subject, who are the newest donators?
Oh, you have to do that now. I haven't got the list.
Come on.
They'll flash up on the screen while I do a little jingle. Ding ding ding. These are patrons. They are so nice. Look how much they gave. You suck balls.
What the hell, man?
Right, outro music. Do 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 do.
Thanks for watching. See you later.
Why do I bother?